Good morning, kids and parents. Welcome back to our Saturday practice. So for the today's lesson, I choose 7 positions, and the first one is checkmate in 3. I'll give you 7 seconds to find the move here. Okay, I hope you figure out this discover check. And now we play queen h7 and checkmate on e7. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, here again, checkmate in 3 moves. You have a couple of seconds to find the checkmate. Okay, I hope you are thinking about check with a queen, like queen c7 check. And now let's see what are the options for white. If the white plays king f3, then we can play queen to c3 check. And on king f4, we can play queen e3 checkmate, right? Or if white plays king h3, then you have knight f2 checkmate. Okay, those are easy. Let's try checkmate in 4. We have to play all 4 moves without moving the pieces. So let's calculate. Okay, I hope you are thinking about rook g6, right? Sacrifice, then pawn takes, or I mean, if the pawn takes, then queen takes, you'll checkmate quickly, right? But what happens after king goes to h7? Okay, let's see. Hopefully you found those moves. Rook takes g6, king goes to h7, and here you need to find this move, rook h6, king takes, knight to5, and queen g7 checkmate. Okay, great. So in the next one, we'll do a little bit calculation. So we need to calculate here. Black can win the game, but it is a couple of moves calculation. Okay, think about rook a2, king a2. So we need to attack the king. So let's calculate together now. Rook takes on a2, king takes on a2, and pawn c3 discover check. The king has to go to a1, right? And then we have a rook a8 check. Knight a3, rook takes a3, king b1, and then we have a queen a2 check, queen c1, and queen b2 checkmate. I hope you can see this. So we take rook a2, king takes, pawn check, and then you have this move. We take and checkmate. Of course, during the chess game, right, you cannot touch the pieces, so you have to calculate all those 6 moves. Let's go into the calculation number 2. So here, black to move, and black is winning. Again, you have to calculate like 5 moves. I'm sure you can see rook g2, right? That I'm quite sure. The question is like, can you see the next move? Okay, rook g2, king g2, and I'll give you the next move, queen to e4 check. Right, the queen cannot block because rook a2. Right, so king goes to g1, and from here we play queen e3, king h1, queen h3, king to g1, queen to g3. See, the king cannot go to f1 because you have a rook f8. But if the king goes to h1, then the last move is rook a2, and you are going to checkmate with rook h2 or queen h2 or queen g1, then queen h3 checkmate. So let's see if you could calculate all those moves. Rook takes, and we play queen e4. Right here we play queen e3, and then a couple of checks here. Right, see, king can go to f1 because rook f8. But if king goes to h1, then you have this move, and there is no defense from rook h2. This is the only move, but then queen h3 is a checkmate. Okay, so that's the calculation. Let's go to the endgame. Right, for the endgames, you know, I will have to show you this, right? So you don't have to think about the moves here. Now, look, when you think about the queen endgames, what matters is the safety of the king. And you may notice that the black king on h4 is on the edge of the board, and it's going to have a problems. Now, of course, many people would say black is winning because black is 3 pawns up, but what we are going to learn from this endgame is that white is winning, and we are going to learn the strategy of Zugzwang. Now, look, queen f4 check, queen g4, and now this move queen e3, and black is in Zugzwang. What is a Zugzwang? Well, that means that any move that black plays right now, it's going to be a bad move. So let's see. For instance, if the black plays g5, then we have queen f2, and it's checkmate. If black plays queen to g5, then you have a queen h3 checkmate. So there is no move for black, right? If the queen moves somewhere else, let's say queen c4, then you have a queen g3. So the only move is b6, right? But look at this technique right now. Check, check again, and queen e3. So we have the same position, but black to move. And so black has to push the pawn again. And again, we play check, check again, and queen e3, right? So black has to push the pawn. Now we can capture the pawn. You take the pawn, you repeat the same position one more time, and after queen e3, it is that position of the Zugzwang, and black doesn't have a move. So you are winning the game. Very cool endgame. So what did we learn from this endgame? In the queen endgames, doesn't matter how many pawns you have on the chessboard. It matters what's happening with the king. That means the safety of the king is priority. And also what is important is how advanced pawns are. So I'm going to show you later some other endgames. Okay, let's go into our strategy lesson here. And I'm going to ask you some questions. So let's just, I'm going to hide the moves so that you can see them. So look, this is a game, real game, right, between two players. So let's see, like after this move, right, we have a Sicilian defense, and pay attention how black did not develop the knight, right? So white plays f5, right, and it is attacking here on f5, right? So black needs to play knight f6 right now and develop the piece. It's very important. But black made a strategical mistake. He played e5, and now it's your turn. What is the move you would play here? Okay, I'm sure you found knight e5, right? That's easy. But the question is, what do you play right now, right? Do you run away with a knight? Where do you move your knight? Well, in this case, the best is knight e6. So let's see. If the pawn takes, then we would play bishop h5, and here you take, and the next move would be g7, and you are winning the game, right? Discover check, and it's going to be checkmate. So now black captures with a bishop, pawn takes, and black play this move f6 to close the f5. But pay attention to this pawn on e6 and the knight on d5. That's called in chess a domination, right? Controlling the center of the board. And when you control the center of the board, you can attack. Bishop h5, and now a marvelous move that white played. Try to find this next move. Queen g4, gorgeous, right? And you are threatening to take on g6, and then queen g6 checkmate. So knight h6, pawn takes, and that's the end of the game because after this move you can take queen g6, and then you can take bishop h6, and the next move is checkmate, right? Okay, so that's the lesson for today. Our mini Saturday lessons. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye-bye. Have a good day.